continue to roll down these outfield options. Arizona and Seattle made a very interesting trade last night. The Mariners and the Diamondbacks in agreement on a trade that will send outfielder Kyle Lewis, who was the Rookie of the Year in 2020, to Arizona, and outfielder and catcher Cooper Hummel goes to Seattle. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. This is interesting because Arizona now has 6 major league ready outfielders. So whenever there's a team that has a surplus of outfielders, it's hard not to tie the Blue Jays to them. Of course, Dalton Varsho would be the dream, right? Center fielder, lefty bat, young, controllable, has a bunch of term on his contract before he's a free agent. He plays a little bit of catcher. So if you were to move, let's say, a catcher for Dalton Varsho, now this is where, if that's the scenario, now money is being allocated to starting pitching from free agency, correct? Like, I feel like it's one or the other, right? So Dalton Varsho is a very good candidate here for the Blue Jays. I just think that when it comes to those outfielders in Arizona, both Carroll and Varsho are off the market, but you never know.
I mean, there's going to be some creative solution. I mean, we just spent 20 minutes talking about the Blue Jays going after Brandon Nimmo or Cody Bellinger. There's going to be something that's not on anybody's radar that's the actual solution. And who knows? Maybe I'll be wearing a Varsho jersey by midseason next year. So
wouldn't that be great?
There you
go. I mean, there are other trade candidates. Of course, we talk Lars Nootbaar all the time. The Cards, obviously, a trade candidate needing a catcher. The Blue Jays having, we just talked, a surplus of high-end catchers. Of course, the Cardinals have been stated as saying they are after a lefty bat. Nootbaar is a lefty bat, so that kind of makes you question his availability. Brian Reynolds with the Pirates is another trade option that would work really well. Defensive whiz in center field. He's got a great bat on the kid. He's under contract for a few more years as well. There's term to him. Of course, it has been stated the Pirates want a haul if they're going to move him because they're fine with just sticking with him. So there are trade options out there. I just would be surprised to see the Blue Jays allocate resources to an outfield trade when they need pitching so badly.
Is there any chance we can get Oneil Cruz from the Pirates?
I would say 0.
Damn it. I was afraid you'd say that. The good thing is you're just an idiot who knows nothing. So
that's true.
Just like me. So maybe there is a chance.
Don't trust us if there's a chance or not.
Cue the Dumb and Dumber meme of Jim Carrey saying, "So you're telling me there's a chance?" All right.
We really appreciate all of you within the walk-off community. This thing continues to grow and become an animal of its own. It's a little bit overwhelming, but honestly, we love talking Blue Jays baseball and all the interaction that you folks are involved with us. Thank you so much. Discord, feel free to join it. That is always free. The show, or the link is in the show notes. You can follow us on Twitter at Walk Off Podcast, on Instagram, the Walk Off Podcast. And if you are watching on YouTube currently and you're not subscribed, we'd really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. All the best, everybody. Cheers.